Oh man, they have it. Probably the only one out on Hurricane Day looking for a movie called Hurricane Heist.
I get so excited.
So there's a mass panic throughout Orlando. Everyone's buying all the gas. I need gas. But guess what I did? I went out to Best Buy and got this movie called Hurricane Heist. Guess what that's about. So I'm gonna review that and then probably get some gas and supplies. Hurricane's supposed to hit Tuesday. It is now Saturday. It's getting dark already. Don't panic, guys. Enjoy life and watch bad movies. Hurricane Heist. So we got the Blu-ray and the DVD. Did you know I'm still kicking it old school with DVD? Holy crap, guys. I just finished the Hurricane Heist, about a 90-minute movie, and guess what? I did not expect to enjoy this movie as much as I did. The director is Rob Cohen, who also did the Fast and the Furious, not my favorite franchise. His skills were very well put to use in this movie, The Hurricane Heist. It's very fast-paced. There's some really stupid dialogue. It's fun and stupid dialogue. For example, the girl shooting at this guy, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm out of bullets." The guy next to her says, "How?" And she's like, "I shot them all." And that's the kind of dialogue that you find in this movie, but the movie knows what it's doing. It's aware of how absurd some of the dialogue is, and it has fun with it. Now, this is a vehicle movie, at least for the first... No, it is a vehicle movie. Pretty much all of it involves some kind of vehicle. The main hero vehicle is... I actually don't know what it is. It's some kind of CUV looking thing, but it was made to track storms. It's driven by the main hero, who is a meteorologist, and about an hour into the movie, he calls it the Dominator. But it's just like those really heavily armored storm chaser vehicles. And this vehicle has all kinds of cool utilities on it. It's got a satellite communications ability. It's got a winch. It's got these these spikes that implant itself into the ground. So I guess if a hurricane was coming and it was blowing it, it can shoot these spikes into the ground and not be too affected by it. And it's apparently bulletproof and all kinds of other proofs out there. So I've read some reviews on this movie, and yeah, there's some pretty off Southern accents. I actually grew up in Louisiana, so I do recognize a true Southern accent. A lot of these accents were, I mean, they were passable, but in the grand scheme of things, they were laughable. And I know at least one of the actors was British, but he did a passable job of doing a Southern accent. I can't do accents very well, so I can't really bash him. But since these guys get paid thousands or millions of dollars to make movies like this, then I could kind of have fun with it. But yeah, I wasn't really expecting to enjoy this movie, and I didn't expect this hero vehicle to be in the movie so much. Pretty much, the hero is driving this ATF agent around in this vehicle through a hurricane, and this movie is called The Hurricane Heist because, well, to sum it up, it's a very simple plot. These bad guys plan to rob this really heavily fortified place, which has a lot of cash, and they plan to use the hurricane as a cover for their getaway. So the whole thing's in the title. It's a hurricane heist, and this meteorologist who has a back history with hurricanes, he is here to save the day alongside the ATF agent. And honestly, this is a really fun movie. I can't believe I didn't watch this movie when it came out last year. And yeah, there is actually a real hurricane. It was originally going to hit Florida, but it appears to be veering north now. But it's Hurricane Dorian. It's supposed to be here by, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. I don't know when it's going to hit. But yeah, I wish I knew what this vehicle was. It might have just been a made-for-movie vehicle. Sometimes people will build a car up from the chassis up and make it specifically for a movie. kind of like the Aston Martin in Inspector, the first one, the first Aston Martin that's a show, not the DB5. But gosh, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. Have you guys seen this movie, The Hurricane Heist? Honestly, I kind of just grabbed this movie on a whim. I meant to grab it last year when it came out in video, just because I wanted to watch another, car movie. I mean, there's vehicles all over this slipcase, so I assumed it was going to be a vehicle movie, and it is. And I also wanted to more recently get a movie that was hurricane related, and this one's on video, so that was convenient. There's also another movie out in theaters right now called Crawl, and there's actually still a few theaters in Orlando still showing this movie. I might go watch that one, but that is not a car movie as far as I know. This was a car movie. Car movie plus hurricane, I guess, plus disaster flick equals fun times. So that's really all I want to say. I want to thank the people whoever made this movie. I really liked it.